Toto si toto, nimeshinda lote. Toto si toto. So guys, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther Mirori. I apologize for being so quiet. I have been so overwhelmed with schoolwork. I've been busy doing my final exams, and here I am, almost done, and I'm so excited. And I celebrated my third year being a mother, and this is amazing journey. So today I'm just relaxed here, chilled, listening to some nice vibes from home. And also I would like to introduce you to one of the foods that I really love. And when I was growing up, this is what exactly mostly was in our meal almost every time, especially between March, May, June. That was when we had harvesting for our, it's called garden peas. Yeah, jogo, or what is the other name? Minji. Minji ndo hizi. So when I was growing up, I grew up in a very quiet environment in the slopes of Aberdares, and I grew up in a very loving family and very strong support from my siblings. And we used to do everything together. We used to go to the same school. So this brings a lot of nostalgic moments. And when I was young, I used to participate in our farm. So hata kama my mom would give me other duties, I used to love picking garden peas from the shamba, because I don't know, it used to preoccupy me, and I used to love that. Although majorly I was given the role of I used to herd or graze or domestic animals. I would take the ngombes and the mbuzis out in the field to graze, and I would always carry my books, and I would go with some of the village kids. And then guess what we used to do? We used to go to the field, an open field, where especially with goats it's very tricky. Goats, they always, they always get out of your sight, and I got into trouble so many times. Oh my God. And in our place, a lot of people are cultivating their shambas, their gardens. So you can imagine, hey, one mbuzi or two mbuzi. There used to be two or three, or one, not mbuzi. And they would always get out of your sight. The moment you think like, hey, let me check whether everyone is there, you start by looking at that black sheep. If it is around, if it's not, then you are in trouble. And God forbid if someone sees it before you salvage the situation. So it was fun doing that. And I took a lot of time. I would study, I would read my science books, I would go with my mathematics books to the field. I would learn to play with other kids. I didn't miss any opportunity to learn. I learned how to make mifara, mifara, toys, and swings and stuff. So I remember this one day, it was on a Wednesday. Nilikuwa nimetoka grazing and I'm back home, and my mom had prepared mukimo ya Minji. Mukimo is a traditional Kikuyu meal, which is made of potatoes, potatoes mashed together with minji or kahorora. Kahorora is the leaves from how do you call kahorora, by the way? I don't know, but it's a sister plant to pumpkin. So that's what you use, and then you use maize. By the way, people don't know maize here. I struggle explaining what is a maize to my flatmates. They have no idea. But it's okay. So this day there was mukimo, and to be honest, I was hungry, but I was a playful child. I was very active, and that's why I will later on I'll mention what I was doing in school. So I was very playful. We had a mushuha. Mushuha is a swing. So we had a swing that my dad had done just next to the big tree outside in the homestead. I was swinging and I swung. My mom kept on calling me, and I was like, oh, dakika idhano nedroka. Before dakika idhano ended, what called my mom outside the house was a bang and a huge scream. Yes, I had fallen from the swing, and my hand was already profusely bleeding. Was cut like very, very deeply, and now everyone was in an emergency rush, and I didn't even get to see my mukimo. I was straight rushed to the hospital, where I went and I got stitched. So I recovered. I was always a very optimistic person, and I recovered, and I continued with my home duties, going to alternating, shamba and going to graze. If I'm not grazing and I need to pumzika, I had to go and look for mahuti for the cows and the sheep to feed in. And even though it was a very tedious job, I thank my parents for making me go through that, because I know the value of that experience now. People have no idea how a cow looks like. People have no idea what is a goat, but they eat the meat. People have no idea this is anjogo, like they have no idea how it looks like. I count myself as a privileged kid, being able to grow in the village and know all the secrets about the land, and which is really important. So coming back to the garden piece, I remember when they were after planting the seed, we would go and cultivate the land, and in a few months or weeks, I think, they would start sprouting, and they would have different flowers. Some would have purple, some would have white. And the best thing was when we would go and harvest. But one of the things I used to be dreadful of is kukutana na kigunyo. Yeah, that could put me off. I really am so scared of caterpillars and worms generally. Minji is very good for mukimo. You can also use it for the Kikuyu other traditional foods like irio. Irio is the commonly used food describe or Kikuyu sijui. They prepare a buffet in one plate. Yeah, irio is one of one of the best things you can get from a Kikuyu homestead. Irio contains, it could be waru mixed together with minji, and then you have cabbage, carrots. Carrots are very good for your eyesight. Cabbage are also good to increase your body fluid. So watu wenye wanasemanga cabbage ni mbaya, hey, they are lying. They should read more about its benefits. And then the other thing, minji, they're also good. Like, you can even cook rice together with minji, what people call rice njeri. You could also cook minji and with other things. For example, here I have seen mixing minji with vegetables like carrots and hoho, and then you can also mix together with pasta or noodles. It's also a good meal because you don't really have a lot of options here, unfortunately. The other thing you can do with minji, you can cook minji and with mahindi, like sasa mahindi mbichi. Yeah, mahindi mbichi, and it will be good. It will form part of our other traditional food, which is githeri. And you could also just mash the minji and give to a baby, make part of baby's food. Or you can just mash minji together with waru and maybe something else and give a baby. I remember we had different types of minji. Kuna kigondoro, and then kuna jogoyage koyo. Jogoyage koyo neno kweli? I'm not sure, but najua kuna ingine, I think ni bazi bado ilikuwa inaitwa bazi ndo jogoyage koyo. Bazi is the Kamba word for that njugu p. So today, oh my god, I'm almost done. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm going to boil this, and after that I will make some rice. I have some potatoes and I have some vegetables. Dina karati, dina hoho, dina gitunguru, kitunguu saumu, na kiu kingi gia kawaida, dina nyanya. Yeah, so I'm gonna mix that. So thank you guys for your company. I appreciate the hakuya kurekia aria mataraigwa kiria luge ho matikamake. I'm so happy I could be able to get this from the market. It has not been easy, and it's not easy to get this food, and when you do, they're very expensive, really expensive. So that's why every each of this is very precious. You can't let it go away. So but also the fact that I came across other farm produce here in the UK that are from Kenya, it's very easy. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this pizza from Kenya, The other day I bought some mishiri, yeah, the French beans from Kenya. A very small packet. Kafagiti kanini mono. Kara magaha kwe magana matatu surely. And home I know this whole bag can cost me like at most 50 bob. So for those with the entrepreneurial mind, especially in the agricultural sector, should take advantage of the new economic agreement between the UK and Kenya, especially in terms of food and farm produce. And if that is your thing, do it. It's a good venture and a more assured market. People here, unlike home where you own your own land, you do your own garden farming. Here people rely on 1% of farmers who supply food to the rest of the 90% population. And then the food shelf here is very short, so unapata like consumption is very, very high. Like watu wananunua vitu haraka, then they use it. Si kama nyumbani you buy and you keep it, or you harvest and keep it, una consume pole pole. Hapa ni haraka. So this is a good market for farm produce, and I would encourage anyone who it's their thing to do, agribusiness, to venture into it and learn more from the government website on how you can be able to export, and maybe from Kenya Private Sector Alliance also, they might have something in that can be helpful, and other institutions. Yeah. So thank you so much. I am done. You have been very great in keeping me company. I enjoyed, and thank you so very much. And keep your comments coming in the comment section below. Let me know what you would like us to talk about. I know there are people whom we have already had discussions about hosting them. Yeah, so more shows will be coming. If you'd be interested in being hosted and talking about literally almost everything that can be impactful and help people learn something new, I would be happy to talk to you, and I appreciate your time, and thank you so very much. Please share this link to your friends, your networks. Subscribe if you haven't, and click on the notification button so that you can get new information that is uploaded as it comes. Thank you muno mwiroreri ni gutwarana nani kuma ria nyanjiriirie kwa njugu ici na nginya hindi no ndarikia. Ndauga ni thank you muno. Unfortunately mutigokorwo na kamweke ga gukimenya uria ciragicama, no mutikamake ni ngumwikira review na ndimwire uria maundu mathire. Kumwikira an account of what happened, eyewitness. So thank you so much. Bye bye.